Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're setting out to unpack something really fundamental. It's all about self-motivation.
Right, that engine that keeps us going.
Exactly. And we're drawing our insights from some excerpts of The Art of Self-Motivation.
Hmm.
So if you've ever wondered, how we actually get things done, especially when no one's looking over our shoulder, well, this deep dive is definitely for you.
We're going beyond just the surface definition, I think.
Yeah, looking at the nuances, the frameworks. Okay, let's unpack this. So, to kick us off, the art of self-motivation. It doesn't just offer a simple definition, does it?
No, not at all. What's really interesting is how it frames it right from the start. It says self-motivation is, quote, the ability to drive yourself to take action and achieve goals.
Okay, standard enough so far.
But here's the kicker. It adds, without needing external encouragement or supervision.
Yeah.
And that distinction, that's where it gets interesting. It's presented as this internal force.
Right, without needing external encouragement or supervision, why is that part so important, according to the source?
Well, the text really emphasizes it as an internal drive. It suggests this is what truly fuels your persistence and commitment towards your objectives. It's not just about starting, but about that internal alignment, linking what you do to, like, your core values, personal meaning.
Ah, so it's deeper than just grit or willpower, then. It's connected to your why.
Precisely.
Hmm.
That internal alignment makes it much more resilient, the book argues, than just forcing yourself.
So practically speaking, it's the force that propels you to do what needs to be done to reach your goals.
Yes, and crucially, it propels you, as the source says, even when faced with challenges or lack of external direction.
Right, when things get tough or, nobody's telling you what to do next.
Exactly. What's fascinating here is, well, the source makes it clear it's not just about getting started. It's about maintaining that momentum, pushing through obstacles purely from within.
Okay, so it's that internal engine. Now, the source mentions a framework, doesn't it? Something about 3 C's.
That's right. It breaks it down into what it calls the 3 C's of self-motivation: clarity of purpose, competence, belief, and consistent action.
Clarity, competence, consistency. Okay, I like that. It feels practical
Mhm.
because we've all been there, right? Where motivation just fizzles out.
Yeah.
How does the book suggest we actually cultivate these 3 C's? How do we light that fire when we're feeling stuck?
It gives some pretty concrete strategies for each C. For clarity of purpose, it's really about nailing down not just what you want, but really understanding why it genuinely matters to you, connecting to that deeper reason.
Finding the personal meaning behind the goal. Makes sense. What about competence belief?
For that one, the idea is to break big goals down, make them into smaller, sort of bite-sized steps. Each little win builds that feeling of, hey, I can do this, which reinforces your belief you can tackle the next step. It builds momentum.
Small wins, building confidence.
Mhm.
Okay. And consistent action. That sounds like the hardest part sometimes.
Well, the book suggests it's less about huge bursts of effort and more about building routines, creating an environment, that supports your goals, making the right action the easier action, almost automatic over time.
Designing your environment. I like that. It takes some pressure off sheer willpower. We all know that feeling, though, of staring at a task you have to do but just don't want to. Does the book touch on that kind of inertia? Any specific examples, maybe?
Yeah, it does. It gives examples of people reframing tasks, not forcing it, but finding a way to link even a disliked task to a larger purpose they actually care about. So say you hate doing expense reports, right?
Uh-huh. Definitely.
You might consciously connect doing them efficiently to maybe freeing up time for a project you are passionate about or supporting the team's overall mission that you believe in. It's about shifting the motivation from I have to external pressure to I choose to because it serves X an internal reason. Using those 3 C's to find that internal pathway.
That reframing technique is powerful. Okay, so let's try and wrap this up for you listening. Self-motivation, as The Art of Self-Motivation paints it, it's really more than just pushing yourself. It's this innate capacity to drive your own actions, your own goals, and it's fueled internally, right, by aligning with your values.
That's the core. And strengthened systematically through focusing on those 3 C's: clarity of purpose, competence, belief, and consistent action.
Yeah, building that internal compass so you keep going even when it's tough or you're flying solo.
Which actually brings up a final thought to maybe ponder. If self-motivation really hinges on that internal alignment and using clarity, competence, and consistent action, what single C could you focus on strengthening, maybe even just a little bit today, to tap into your own drive more effectively?